Hello, I want to introduce you to the back end of WordPress, the back end of your site. We're not going to cover everything specific, everything 101 to WordPress. We're mostly going to cover maintaining your particular site. I will start with a few basics to kind of get you familiar, but beyond that, if there's something else beyond what we're showing you in these videos, there's tons of available WordPress, 101 style videos available. In fact, there's actually one called WP 101, WordPress 101. It's relatively cheap. I think it's like $2 a month. I think you pay $24 for the year or something like that, I believe. Anyways, WordPress 101, if you have something beyond, like questions or whatnot beyond what we show you in the videos, because again, we're not going to cover everything, just what will help you edit and maintain your particular site. Okay, so for WordPress, it's always the same across any website. It doesn't matter what the website is in terms of where you log in at, and it's always your URL /wp-admin. So my site, your site, any future sites, always going to be URL plus wp-admin. It's never going to change. Also keep in mind that this is where you want to log in and not the dev site. The dev site that we have on our server, which is this one. This is not where you'll be making your changes. This is strictly when we built the site, put the site together, and that kind of a thing. So you're going to want to avoid that. Okay, so to log in, I'm on the login page. So you can see here's the link right here. Put in your credentials, log in. All right, so at first glance, it's a little busy. It might be tough to follow, but the majority of your actions and your functions and whatnot will be done or made out of these choices, these menu links, this toolbar link on the main left. This stuff, you don't really need it. It's just there. It's called the dashboard. You can actually minimize this if you like. There's a screen options tab. So if I want to get rid of things, I can just come in here and just like uncheck everything. Maybe I just want welcome. Whatever. It's clearly up to you what you want to do. Okay. And the screen options is actually listed on every type of page or section that you're in. So for instance, if I'm in a page, I'm making edits. I'll come back to pages at another time, just kind of breaking some things down. So I'm on this page, I actually have different screen options. So I can drop this down, I can see what is checked or not checked, and I can, again, select the options that I want for me. All right, go back to the home page, the dashboard, excuse me. A lot of these things, there's a lot of options. I strongly recommend you don't mess with them. Use what you're going to use. I am maintaining your website, so a lot of these things you don't even have to worry about. I'm maintaining the plugins, I'm updating software, things like that, so you don't really need to worry about it. The majority of your focus is going to be done in pages and posts, maybe portfolio, and a few other things related to the actual geo directory. Beyond that, you're not going to want to mess with it a whole lot. Okay, so what I want to show you first is users. You can see that here. This lists all the users at this time on the site. So these are tied into your database. So you'll see the username and then the email that's attached to it. Okay, so you can actually edit these directly as well as add new ones. Now what I do recommend is not to delete the main administrator, and that is this one right here, the CFYI main. Don't delete it. Now you can edit passwords, you can edit emails, you can even delete these other users, but this main one right here, don't delete. If you want to edit the password, feel free. Just remember, I access your site using this particular login. So if you're going to change these, I ask kindly that you send that information to me so I can maintain and keep up to date on your site. Now let's say I want to add a new user. I can just click Add New. And it's got a few fields. So you need a username. You have to have an email. You can only use one email address per site. So you can't make 3 usernames for you with one email address. So, type in your name, your email, whatever that's going to be, charlie@mail.com, whatever. Okay, you don't have to fill this in. It's up to you. Your password. I recommend you go with the suggestion of WordPress because it's making it strong. It's great to take steps to keep spammers and attackers off your sites. Okay. Down here is subscriber, and this is a list of options for particular users. Administrator gives full access. If you're going to have someone, maybe they're going to post blog posts and things like that, you could do an author. So you actually have a different level, for different things in here. And then once you're set, just go ahead and hit add new user. And of course, if you need to delete one, you just simply delete it under it, or you can check it individually, and then delete it. Okay, I'm probably going to stop right here with that and move on to something more in depth. Again, you're not going to need a whole lot of these options. We're going to do more videos from this point, me and Irina, and she'll break down different sections as far as using the Geo directory or other portions of the website that you need. And of course, if you have questions about the theme, go ahead and let us know.